Today we're on a boat, and for the next 5 days, we're gonna be fishing for massive mahi-mahi, spearfishing giant grouper, and exploring these remote islands for the next 5 days. But guys, these islands right here are actually infested with giant sharks. I mean, guys, they're like literally everywhere, so we better be careful while we're exploring. But first, let me show you guys exactly how we got right here. So we hopped on the boat and grabbed some bait, and then headed 120 miles out into the middle of the ocean. All right, guys, we just got here and it's day 1, and hopefully we're about to be on a monster. Let's do it. And it didn't take long to find the sea monsters we were after. Fish on, dolphin everywhere. Oh, nice one. Let's go, we're on. That was quick. Nice one, dude. Look at that, guys. First fish of the day. Oh yeah, look at that. In the boat, let's go. Big gaffers, let's go. We're gonna have some fun today, Raw fam. Let's go. Oh, here we go. In there. Close it up, guys. There's a big one right here. We gotta get him. Look at all the fish. Mahi right there. Guys, we're just gonna grab a rod, take a big hook like this, put on some squid just like that. Watch this. Where's the big one? Out there. We'll see what happens. Now we're just gonna let it sink. All right. Oh, I'm on. Now let him choke it. Nice. Look at that. We're on. Good one. Look at that, guys. Nice one. Let's go. Look at them, dude. They're all around us. Oh, right there. Let's go. Get them, us. Also got the big one. Oh, double up. Guys, we are already swarmed with big mahi. Look, there's a bunch right there. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. All right. Oh, watch out, girls. Let's go. Beautiful mahi-mahi. This is a female mahi because it doesn't have a big bull head like that. But you know what? It's a good one. All right, let's do that again. Oh, look, big blue one right here. Oh, he's going for me right now. Oh, he smoked it. Sorry, Oz. You had to be quicker, buddy. Whoa, look at that. Nice. Guys, these mahi-mahi are all lit up. Look at that beautiful blue on him. All right, guys, I'm going to show you how we're getting them in. Watch this. All right, Tina's got a good one. All right, that's one right there. All right, now this is 2 right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a mahi murder scene right now, guys. We're tearing them up. And as you guys can see, this time, this is a bull mahi because he has that big forehead like that. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Look how gorgeous this is, guys. There's even bigger monster mahi that actually live out here in the ocean. And over the next 5 days of being out here, we're not only gonna look for massive mahi-mahi, but we're gonna look for massive sharks, tuna, and so much more. So guys, the only way to get to that is by throwing another line out. So let's see what this adventure holds. And we fished at a new spot for a little, but couldn't find the giant mahi we were looking for. Look at that, guys. We just got a beautiful mahi-mahi. And believe it or not, this is a really nice fish, but they get even bigger, Raw fam. So we're gonna throw this guy on ice, and we're gonna keep searching for a 50+ pound massive mahi-mahi, literally fish of a lifetime. All right, guys, we fished our butts off. We caught a bunch of fish today. Guys, that is a wrap for the first part of this fishing trip, guys. We're now gonna go back, cook some dinner and stuff, maybe fillet some fish. So we headed all the way into base camp where we would actually spend the next 5 days. All right, guys, it looks like we did pretty good here. Look at that, guys. We got some nice fish, and this is what's for dinner. I'm gonna show you how to fillet it real quick. Come here. Just gonna go up here, cut down, go all the way down your fish, just like that. Then lift up on the spine, push down, then literally push through. And that is how you fillet a mahi-mahi in 5 seconds. So now, let's go eat some fish. So we filleted up all the fish, seasoned them up, and threw them all on the grill. All right, guys, and this right here is the fresh mahi-mahi we just caught. I'm gonna try it out for you guys. Oh my gosh, it's delicious, guys. Now we gotta eat and fuel up because tomorrow it's gonna be a big day. Got a big mahi to catch. And now it's day 2, and we're gonna be going out in the middle of the ocean to catch some of the biggest mahi-mahi in the entire world. And guys, my personal goal is to catch a mahi-mahi over 50 pounds. But guys, who knows? There's massive marlin, giant yellowfin tuna, and guys, there's even giant wahoos out here as well. So it seems like today is gonna be a freaking adventure. Let's have some fun. So we started the day by running a couple miles offshore looking for birds and debris along the way.
There he is. He's coming in. Coming in. Oh, there he's on. He's on.
Nice one. We're on, boys. We're on. There he goes.
Nice.
Nice one. Let's go. First fish of the day, guys. Just got out here and they're already jumping in the boat. This is awesome. All right, guys. I got colors right here. Someone grab the gaff. There we go. Look at that. Let's Let's go. Now guys, that's a beautiful mahi-mahi, but trust me, they get even bigger. But guys, come close, look at this.
Good start.
Look at these blue polka dots all over this fish. I mean, that is so gorgeous. All right, you ready to catch some more?
You know it.
All right, let's do it. And after catching those fish, we kept trolling around. But I wanted to show you guys exactly what we were using for bait. This right here is a giant ballyhoo. And all you're gonna do is pull a nice big one out of the pack. You're gonna take a massive hook and run it all the way down the belly of this big old ballyhoo. Then you're gonna take that little metal piece, put it right through the nose, and then you're just gonna wrap this little wire right around the bill. And that right there is how you rig a ballyhoo. Oh, hey, I think I see something right there. All right, guys, so we're out here catching big mahi-mahi, but look, there's a massive fish up on the surface right there. We're gonna figure it out. Look at that thing, guys. It's huge. What is that? Look at that, guys. Nice tiger shark right there. Look at that. Beautiful. That right there is a 12-foot tiger shark right there. It's insane. So we kept trolling, following all of the frigate birds and catching a bunch of mahi, but none were the 50-pounder we were actually looking for. Look at that, guys. That is a nice fish. Guys, that is a lot closer to the 50-pound club than we've been getting so far, but it's not quite there. So we're gonna get back on the troll, see what we can find.
Get a bigger one.
That's a good one. Oh, I'm on. Woo, watch that, watch that. He's gonna go, he's gonna go. Oh, nice one. All right, I got a triple hook up. Can someone grab a rod? Can someone grab a rod? Guys, we have a quadruple hookup right now. Guys, this is insane mahi madness right now, guys. Guys, look at that nice mahi down there, dude. Oh my gosh. And as you can see, we were non-stop catching these mahi. And eventually, we just filled up the boat. All right, guys, look at this. We just got a beautiful, nice, big mahi-mahi. Let's go. Biggest one of the trip so far, but guys, not the 50-pounder that we're after, but we got enough for now, so we're gonna run back to the islands and go do something else. So we left the deep water and headed all the way back to base camp. We just got back to the island. Guys, we're gonna be filleting up that fresh catch. We're gonna be eating some mahi-mahi, but more importantly, guys, we're gonna feed some giant sea monsters because, guys, they're literally everywhere here. So let's dock the boat up. We're gonna start filleting. I'm gonna show you guys some giant sharks. We're gonna feed them with our hands. So we grabbed the mahi and we walked them all the way over to the fillet table. And if you guys see right here, we got some nice sized mahi-mahi. And what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna fillet these guys up, but then we're gonna start feeding some of the giant sharks that actually live here. So we filleted the first side and then we filleted the second, and now we are ready to feed some of the giant sharks. And guys, look at this. We got our mahi-mahi. We're gonna see if we can tease them up here. They love to eat it right out of our hands. Come on, look at that. Look at that big old shark right there. Hi, buddy. All right, we got him up now. Watch this. We are feeding an entire mahi-mahi right here to one of these big sharks. You ready? Look at that. Zoom in on that, dude. He's gonna suck it in right now. You ready? Oh, he's ripping it apart. Guys, these sharks are so big that literally they could eat an entire like 10-pound mahi-mahi in one bite.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, he's thrashing around. They're like fighting for it. They love that mahi. All right, guys, we got a bunch of fish to feed, so let's speed run this. Come on. So me and Austin filleted all of the mahi and kept feeding all of the giant sharks until all of the carcasses were gone. All right, guys, and now that we are done, look at all that. We just got a bunch of fillets right there. And guys, we're gonna go off and we are going to cook all this up for dinner. So let's go in the kitchen, come on. So we cooked up all of the fresh mahi-mahi and watched my buddy's first ever college baseball game live. And we were so tired, we ended up calling it a night. But guys, now we're done with all of that and it's time to run offshore for day 3 of this adventure. And guys, I think we're gonna catch that 50-pound massive mahi today. But I also think we're gonna do some spearfishing and some exploring today to a bunch of remote places. So should be some fun. So we packed the boat up with ice for the day and headed back offshore to catch some more giant sea monsters. Guys, we just got out here and we found a bunch of giant pilot whales cruising through the ocean out here in the middle of nowhere. Look, let's check this out. It's gonna be sick. Right there. Oh, look at them. Guys, pilot whales are like giant porpoises. They're a whale, but they just are like twice the size and they don't really jump out of the water. They're like real slow and they just kind of just come up, and they're actually in like schools of hundreds out here. So when you see one, there's usually just a ton. Oh, right there, dude, right there. Literally right next to the boat. Oh, there he is. He's coming right to us. He's coming right to us. Oh, that's sick. Look at the whales. Dude, that is insane. So we said goodbye to the whales and started trolling again. And we even caught a new species. Guys, look at this right here. This is a giant barracuda. And later on in the video, we're actually gonna use this monster fish as bait. We're actually gonna send it down to catch an even bigger sea monster. So let's throw him in the box. And as we kept fishing, we caught some mahi, another barracuda, and we even caught this nice sized mackerel. Look at this, guys. Got a big Cero mackerel right here, guys. That is some beautiful sushi if I don't throw them in the water. Look at those teeth right there, man. That is a gorgeous fish. Gonna bleed him so that the meat stays high quality. Look at this, guys. We got some more Cero on, guys. Gonna make some awesome fish with this. Oh! Turbo! Turbo! Big old turbo. Right there, Mikey. Guys, look at that. That is a giant right there. And these things are great eating too. We're gonna throw this thing in the box, guys. This is a delicacy. All right, keep it going.
Fish on.
Oh, right here. Oh, Cero, Cero. He's on again, boys. 2 for 2. Look at that, in the box. Let's go. We're switching it up. That's cool. So after catching some nice fish, we started making our way offshore to the deeper water so that we can throw down the electric reel. But along the way, we actually ran into some nicer sized fish. All right, guys, we just got a nice one. Michael's fighting this thing. Hopefully we'll get it in. This is one of the bigger ones we're after, honestly. You got colors right there. Good one, dude. Biggest fish of the trip, guys. Oh, look at that. Beautiful mahi mahi. Let's go, Rawwfishing fam.
There you go, nice one.
Biggest fish of the trip so far, but I think they're bigger out here, so we're gonna keep on fishing. So we kept fishing and fishing, looking for our monster, and it wouldn't take long until we hooked into something. All right, guys, it's been all day, but guys, we finally found a decent sized fish. We got 1 or 2 nice ones. Hopefully we can get this one in the boat. We'll reel down. Oh yeah!
Wow!
In the boat, boys. Biggest one of the trip, boys. Guys, look at that. That's a nice size mahi mahi right there. Let's go. Probably a 25 pounder. Probably half the big as the ones we're going after. All right, let's throw them in the box, guys. And after catching that giant mahi, we caught a couple more before we finally got to the deep drop spot. Yes, Rawwfishing fam, we have made it. And now we are gonna turn this into a big fish. But first, we gotta do it by using this. This right here is a giant electric reel, and we're gonna be fishing in 1,000 foot of water, Rawwfishing fam. But first, we have to plug it in, and we're gonna fillet up a big old barracuda, so let's do that. So we cut off both sides of the barracuda so that we could actually use them as deep drop bait. All right, guys, and now that the barracuda's filleted up, I'm gonna show you guys how to turn it into little pieces of bait. It's super simple. You're gonna want big chunks, because there's big grouper down there, all right? And then you want a couple small ones so that we get the snappers. And look at this, guys. All you're gonna do is just take your little pieces of barracuda, fresh barracuda, that's the key, and you're just gonna put it right there on the hook. So we baited up all the hooks, and now it's time to send it to the bottom. All right, guys, it's going down. I wonder what we're gonna catch, dude. This is how you catch sea monsters, guys. If you're not fishing with giant hunks of meat, dude, are you really fishing? All right, guys, if you guys zoom in right there, you see that tip? Oh, that's a fish right there. That's a fish. Once it goes down, we're gonna bring it up. All right, here we go. Last hit, and we're on him. All right, we're on. Now we're bringing them up, all right? We'll see what's gonna happen. So we started reeling up the electric reel, and a couple 100 feet later, we actually could see the fish getting close. All right, got color, guys, right there. What is it? Look at that. Button snapper. Nice one, dude. And look at this, guys. I got all my baits. So I got 1 bite and 1 nice fish, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh, dude, do you see that? Wait, look at this, dude. Guys, I have this fish here. I don't know why, but look, hold on. You guys are gonna be, this is insane. Look, dude, his eyes are popping out of his head, dude. Dude, why is his eyes like that, dude? Guys, I think it's from the pressure. Look, his scales are popping out. Oh my gosh. So you know what? We have our bait still on. I think we should just drop back down. There's clearly fish there. So we threw that little guy on ice, re-rigged the baits, and sent it all the way back down to the bottom.
That's a decent fish.
That's a good one, guys. That's a good one.
Yeah, look at him right there. Yep.
Damn, guys. Monster shark just came up and grabbed our fish right under him. What?
Oh, he's not on it anymore.
Look at this, guys. Giant shark just came up and ate it, guys. So I'm trying to say, we are surviving out here. Just know that there's monsters all around here. We're on. That's a good start. We're doing it. Every drop we're getting them. Another one, dude. Look at that. Nice button snapper, dude. Literally 1 bite, 1 fish. It was that simple. Got another good one. We're gonna put up this electric reel. We're gonna head in, go do some diving, and throw some ice on these fish. So let's go. So we left the deep water and started driving back to shore. All right, guys. So we just got all the way in. We got a couple hours until the sun goes down, and that's whenever we're gonna go night fishing. So we got a little time to kill. All right, guys. Here we go. You ready?
3, 2, 1.
Woo! So we jumped into the water and started looking for fish. But instantly, I noticed there was a bunch of conch down there. And after we grabbed a bunch of conch, I found a grouper hiding in one of the rocks and I actually shot it. And then we threw everything in the boat. So look at that, guys. We got some nice conch. Now we're gonna get back, crack these things open, and we're actually gonna be cooking these things tonight. So how cool is that? So we headed in to actually clean the conch for dinner. But right when we got to the dock, I noticed there was giant sharks everywhere. And I wanted to see if I could feed them a big mahi. All right, guys, and now I have 2 mahi carcasses. And over here in these remote islands, guys, this is like gold if you want to feed some giant sharks. All we're gonna do is walk all the way over here to the back of the boat. And guys, just like the movie Jaws, we're gonna start slapping the top of the water. Oh my gosh, look, the sharks are already coming up. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Hi, buddy. Oh, dude, did you see that? One bite. I got this big old mahi head now. Let's see which one wants the massive mahi right here. Come on, dude, that's a big one. Right here, come on. He's gonna slurp this thing down right here, right? Oh, dude, out of my hand. Look, I got a big tail right here too. Come on, right there. Ready? Oh, it's going down, buddy. Better go chase it. Guys, we are covered in giant sharks all around us. This is awesome. While they're all fired up, I got this big old trigger fish. We're gonna hand feed this to a giant fish right now. Come on. Big boys only. Oh, smoked it, dude. And now that we were done feeding all of the giant sharks, it was finally time to clean some of the conch that we caught. All right, guys, so I've never cleaned a conch before, but my buddy JJ, he's gonna show us. Come close, look at this. Oh my God. Basically just pop a hole in the snail, and then you're looking for like a little white muscle. Oh, I see it.
That's it right there.
That's it, right? See that white thing right there? It's almost like a piece of cartilage.
Get the knife under there.
Okay, yeah.
And you one twist.
Oh, watch it. This is the crazy thing. Oh! And that's a snail, guys. So part of that is edible, and then part of it I'm gonna use as bait. What's the edible part? Can you show us that? Look at this. This is nuts. And guys, this has taken years to master. This is insane how good he is at this.
That's bait.
That's bait? Okay.
And this the eating part here.
Okay. That is awesome, guys. So if you guys ever get like conch chowder or anything like that, this is what you're eating. I'm gonna try to just get the snail out of the shell. I'm not gonna try to do anything else. It's too advanced. So just like that.
Got him.
I did it. Let's go.
Yeah, you got him.
Let's go. Look, I didn't mess up all the meat this time.
No, you got it. You got it good.
So me and my buddy JJ ended up filleting up all of the conch, and when we were done, it was time to eat. All right, guys, so we just got back. All the food is cooked, but I have a surprise. We called into a restaurant for $100. They cooked all like 20 of those conchs. All right, open it up.
Okay.
All right, open that.
And then this is the second.
Oh my gosh. And that, dude, there's more on the table already too. All right, guys, we are gonna eat like kings because after this, well, we're going fishing. So everybody, load up your plates. Let's do it. All right, guys, I'm gonna try our conch that I cleaned. You guys saw everything right now. You ready? A little bit of sauce right there. Cheers, bud. Ew. Dude.
That's pretty good.
That is awesome, bro.
Damn.
It was swimming 45 minutes ago. All right, guys, I'm making a plate and then it's time to head out. So we ate our dinner and then headed out to go night fishing. All right, guys, so we just walked out here to the rocks. Austin's right there. The girls are coming up and we have a big piece of conch. We caught this conch earlier in the ocean. We're gonna see if we can catch like a big mutton snapper on it or a cubera or something. And all we're gonna do, just cast it out into the deep right here. So we casted out our conch and it wouldn't take long until we hooked into a fish. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that, guys. Nice. That's a grouper, guys. Guys, that right there is a Nassau grouper, guys. That's a pretty nice one, guys. And they are all along the rocks right here. And guys, that is just the first fish of the night, guys. Look at that, let's go. He's probably a keeper, but we're gonna throw him back. Bye, bud. All right, guys, so that was pretty cool. That was our first fish of the night. Probably gonna be out here for an hour or two. We got that conch on, and that's what we just caught that fish on. It's like a snail slug slime coming off of it. It's literally all over my hands. It's disgusting. But the fish, dude, they love it. Watch this. Watch how fast we hook up. You ready? Cast it out there, and the current's coming this way, and by the time it gets here, we're on. On? Oh. What is that? Oh, it's a schoolmaster. Look at that, guys. We just got the next species of the day, and it's a nice sized schoolmaster. Let's go, guys. That is a beautiful fish. So we threw the schoolmaster back in and actually caught one more little grouper before it was just too late and we called it. That is so sick. Guys, look at all the different fish you guys can catch out here at nighttime off the rocks. Little groupers and snappers. This is epic. All right, guys, so we have nothing to show for going out here now. So, guys, I will see you guys in the morning for day 4 of this 5-day long adventure, guys. This is gonna be epic. So hopefully we're gonna be catching that 50-pounder tomorrow. All right, guys, we're pulling out for day 4 of this 5-day journey. But guys, I have some bad news. As you guys can see, it looks great right now, nice and sunny, but guys, tomorrow the weather is getting super bad and super dangerous. So we're gonna have to cut the mission short down to 4 days, but we're still gonna be fishing and trying to get that 50-pound giant mahi right now. Actually, if you look right here, look right here. You guys look at those rocks right there? That's where we were fishing last night and we caught the grouper and those snapper. But guys, now we're headed out of base camp. We're heading all the way back where we originally started today's mission. So let's see what we catch and let's have a day. So we fired up the boat and ran all the way offshore looking for birds and just trying to see if we could find this giant mahi. We're on, boys, we're on. Guys, we got a nicer fish on. We just saw a couple frigates, ran up on them and we got them. Guys, look at that. Right above us, that right there is a frigate. And guys, those frigates, they're out here looking at only big fish out in the middle of nowhere. And we ran up, threw our baits out, and we got a pretty big fish on. Oh, nice jump. Little 20-pounder. Look at him. There we go, guys. There we go. Let's go. Nice bully. Perfect. Look at that, guys. That's a beautiful bull mahi. Probably a 20-something pound fish. It's really nice. And we're gonna throw this thing in the box and keep heading all the way back from where we started today's video at because the weather is getting super bad. So day 4 of fishing is already to a great start. All right, yeah, I got birds up in the front. Let's let them back out. So we caught a bunch of nice sized mahi and then got back on the road for our couple 100-mile ride home. But on the way home is when disaster would strike. The motor for our boat actually broke. And only 2 of the 3 engines were actually working. Guys, not good. We got some motor issues or something and we're gonna have to come in early. And after slowly making our way back to land, we could not get the boat fixed in time, so we had to catch a flight all the way back to the Rawwfishing fam the next day. But unfortunately, guys, we did not catch the 50-pound mahi that we're after. But it's okay, guys, because we will definitely catch that monster mahi one day. So of course, I love you guys and I will see you guys on the next crazy, awesome adventure. Probably right here. Click on it.